there's no way I'm not gonna knock him out.
And it's not that if I'm gonna win the belt, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna knock him out in the first round. They always used to be like this, but after the fight, you know what's happened.
What makes a fighter truly great? Is it dominance inside the cage, an undefeated streak, or the ability to capture the hearts of fans worldwide? The debate over the greatest of all time in mixed martial arts has raged for years, with names like Georges St-Pierre, Khabib Nurmagomedov, Anderson Silva, and John Jones often dominating the conversation. But in recent years, one man has forced his way into that debate. Ilia Topuria is not just another contender, he is a phenomenon rewriting the rules of greatness. His journey is still unfolding, but the evidence already points to something extraordinary.
And in the world to knock out a legend in Max Holloway, one of the best 45-pound fighters that's ever walked the earth.
Tupuria is a nightmare.
Yes, he is.
He's a nightmare.
Yeah.
He's scary. What he did to Josh Emmett, I was like,
nasty.
Oh, man.
He's nasty.
What he did to Bryce Mitchell, like, oh.
Could Ilia Topuria be the GOAT? By the end of this video, you might be convinced that the answer is yes. 1. The rise of Ilia Topuria. Ilia Topuria's story begins in Germany, where he was born to Georgian parents. From a young age, his family's move to Spain would become a pivotal chapter, shaping his unique blend of cultural pride and European grit. Unlike many fighters who find MMA through one combat discipline, Topuria's entry was marked by a hunger to master every aspect of the sport. He trained relentlessly, building a reputation as a fierce competitor long before stepping onto the global stage. His early career was nothing short of dominant. He made his professional debut in 2015 and quickly established himself as a finisher, ending fights with both submissions and knockouts. The diversity of his victories reflected not just raw power, but also a deep technical understanding of MMA. By the time he entered the UFC, Topuria carried with him not only an undefeated record but also the aura of inevitability. In his debut against Youssef Zalal in 2020, he displayed a level of composure rarely seen in newcomers. From there, each fight became a showcase of his evolution. He dismantled Damon Jackson, destroyed Ryan Hall with vicious ground and pound, and outclassed Bryce Mitchell in dominant fashion. Every step of the way, Topuria silenced doubters and demanded respect. His rise was not accidental. It was the product of unshakable self-belief and relentless dedication. Unlike many fighters who stumble early in their UFC careers, Topuria seemed destined from the start to carve his name into history. 2. Dominance in the featherweight division. The featherweight division has historically been one of the UFC's most competitive, with legends like Jose Aldo, Max Holloway, and Alexander Volkanovski setting nearly impossible standards of greatness. Yet Ilia Topuria not only entered this shark tank, he thrived in it. What set him apart was the sheer decisiveness of his victories. He didn't just win, he demolished elite competition. One of his defining moments came when he faced Josh Emmett, a tough veteran with knockout power. Topuria's performance was a masterclass, flawless striking, relentless pressure, and an iron chin that shrugged off Emmett's best shots.
So I showed once again that no one can match my level of skill inside the cage. I prove it all the time I step inside the cage, and I prove it once again tonight.
That victory made it clear he wasn't just a prospect anymore. He was a legitimate threat to the throne. Then came the defining battle against Alexander Volkanovski, a man widely regarded as one of the greatest featherweights in UFC history. Many expected the experienced champion to teach Topuria a lesson in championship grit. Instead, the opposite happened. Topuria put on a striking clinic, dismantling Volkanovski with pinpoint accuracy and finishing him in stunning fashion. That victory not only earned him the featherweight title but also changed the conversation around greatness. Beating Volkanovski wasn't just another win, it was the passing of the torch. For years, Volkanovski seemed untouchable. Topuria shattered that illusion and claimed the crown. Unlike other champions who had to scratch and claw their way through setbacks, Topuria's run felt inevitable, like a force of nature sweeping through the division. This level of dominance is the hallmark of a fighter destined for GOAT status.
I think of like a scary opponent, but what makes me go, woo, that's Ilia. Ilia gives me that, he can put your fucking lights out. He changed life.
3. Skill set that defines greatness. Ilia Topuria is not a one-dimensional fighter. His greatness lies in the rare combination of elite striking, world-class grappling, and a fight IQ that belies his age. On the feet, his boxing is surgical. His ability to cut angles, read his opponent's movements, and unleash devastating combinations has made him one of the most feared strikers in the UFC. But what truly sets him apart is his knockout power. Featherweights are known for speed and volume, but Tupuria carries the kind of power that can end a fight with a single shot. That combination of speed, accuracy, and finishing instinct makes him a nightmare to stand with. On the ground, his Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt adds another layer of danger. Unlike some strikers who panic when taken down, Tupuria thrives in grappling exchanges. He can submit opponents in multiple ways, from chokes to joint locks, and his control on the mat suffocates even skilled grapplers. This dual threat forces opponents into impossible situations. If they engage on the feet, they risk a knockout. If they shoot for takedowns, they risk being submitted. Beyond the physical skills, Tupuria's fight IQ is perhaps his greatest weapon. He adapts in real time, adjusting his approach mid-fight to exploit weaknesses. Few fighters in history have blended striking and grappling at such an elite level. When compared to GOAT candidates like Khabib, who relied heavily on grappling, or GSP, who leaned on wrestling and control, Tupuria stands out for his balance. He is the complete package, and that completeness is what defines true greatness.
Number one guy, not just for the world title, which he wanted to be. He's got to take out the number one pound-for-pound fighter ever. He's ran into the division's great ever. Go.
For mentality and aura of a champion. Physical skills alone don't make a GOAT. It's the mentality that elevates a fighter to legendary status. Ilia Topuria carries himself with unshakable confidence, bordering on destiny. He doesn't just believe he will win, he believes it is inevitable. This mindset, combined with his ability to deliver under pressure, makes him a different kind of champion. Tupuria has also mastered the psychological game. His trash talk is sharp and calculated, but unlike others who talk more than they fight, Tupuria backs up every word with brutal performances. This ability to match words with actions gives him an aura that intimidates opponents before they even step into the cage. His mental toughness is unmatched. Whether it's the pressure of fighting in front of hostile crowds, dealing with championship expectations, or carrying the hopes of entire nations, he thrives under the spotlight. Like Khabib's calm dominance or Conor McGregor's fiery bravado, Tupuria has created his own aura, one of ruthless inevitability. Opponents know they are not just facing a fighter, they are facing a force of nature. 5. Global impact and legacy in the making. Ilia Topuria's rise is not just about victories inside the octagon. It's about the cultural and global impact he is creating. He has become the face of MMA in Spain, a country that had little representation at the sport's highest level. In Georgia, he is a national hero, inspiring a new generation of fighters.
He puts a hand on you like that, like you're gonna go down.
I'm very, very excited for that fight. I haven't been this excited for a fight for a while, so I'm looking forward to that one, but I think Max potentially could piece him up.
The UFC has always sought global ambassadors, and in Tupuria, they have found one who transcends borders. His ability to represent multiple nations has expanded the UFC's reach into new fan bases. Beyond the cage, his charisma and marketability have made him a star. He speaks multiple languages, engages with fans authentically, and carries himself with the aura of a global athlete. Young fighters are already studying his style, and gyms across Europe are filling with kids who want to be the next Ilia Topuria. While his career is still young, the trajectory is undeniable. If he remains undefeated and continues dismantling champions, his legacy could surpass even the most revered names in the sport. Greatness isn't just measured in wins, it's measured in impact. And Ilia Topuria's impact is already monumental. Is Ilia Topuria already the greatest of all time, or is he still writing that legacy one fight at a time? What's undeniable is that he has all the tools, mindset, and momentum to become the standard by which future fighters are judged. If he continues undefeated and adds more legendary names to his resume, The GOAT debate may not just include Ilia Topuria, it may begin and end with him. What do you think? Is Tupuria already the GOAT, or does he still have more to prove? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the legends of MMA.